What is going on, everybody? My name is Kneeckoh. Welcome back to another Regulation G video. Today we are rocking Miraidon with the Iron Jugulis. We're doing scope lens dragon shear shenanigans, trying to cause all the problems for everybody that we play against. We also have some other really fast Pokemon. This team is very hyper offensive. We have Fluttermane as a fast option with the booster energy. We also have Sneasler with the electric seed. We have Incineroar to be Incineroar, and then we have Ogerpon doing Ogerpon stuff. I like the look of this team. I think it's a really fun little combination here. I'm keen to see what we can do with it, because I think that just the ability to do as much damage as you can do with the Hadron engine, with the scope lens, with the dragon shear is really crazy. So very keen to see what we could do with this here today. Thank you, Bryson, for making and sharing the team over in the Discord. Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts on Iron Jugulis are. Where do you prefer it? Do you like it on Miraidon teams or Kyogre teams? That seems to be the two places in Regulation G where Iron Jugulis actually seems to thrive. So let me know in the comments below, but let's get into some battles. All right. We have a lot of problems with this matchup. I think I have to lead Incineroar, bring in Miraidon in the back, and I mean, Sneasler doesn't seem terrible. I think I have to play like this. I have to be able to fake out Miraidon. See what the lead is here. Miraidon, Whimsicott. Makes sense. Okay. Alright, we can go for the Tailwind, and I mean, the issue is with this team is they can bring in the Farigiraf, if they decide not to go for the Tailwind, and then we're in trouble. So I think I just go for Parting Shot. Okay, they don't bring in the Farigiraf. They Volt Switch. We lose Jugulis. It's gonna be the Iron Hands. I'm glad to get a Parting Shot down on that. Glad to get a Parting Shot down on it. I'm gonna get in my Sneasler. Are they Trick Room? They're Trick Room Whimsicott, aren't they? No, they're Moonblasting. Okay. Interesting. Special attack drop. Get my Incineroar back in. I'm faster than them, so I'm willing to go for the Will-O-Wisp there and go for the Dire Claw there. If they fake out my Sneasler, they fake out my Sneasler. Still faster than you, so it's okay. Dire Claw connects. Nice. Come on, land it. Beautiful. Iron Hands is neutered. They go for the wild charge. That did no damage. Love it. Okay. What comes in? It's going to be Miraidon coming back. Okay. I'm going to parting shot over there, and I'm just going to protect here. Okay, they pull the Iron Hands. They went for the Electro Drift. That's beautiful. Getting my own Miraidon here. I could see them swapping. They have 2 more turns of Tailwind. This is our last turn of Tailwind. I could definitely see them swapping into Iron Hands here. And I think I'm going to double into the... Yeah, they're going to pull the Iron Hands. I'm going to double into the Urshifu slot. I don't know if it's a Scarf Urshifu or a Sash Urshifu. Okay, here comes the Tera. If we get some crits, we do still have the Scope Lens despite not having Dragon Cheer. If we get the crit, we could be in decent shape. Dire Claw goes in. Oh, we are just faster. I'll take that. Okay. Beautiful. Tailwind's gone. Is this the last turn of terrain? Yes. I'm going to protect, and I'm going to protect. We let the terrain go down, and then we pray that we can get a Sneasler. Pray that we can get a Sneasler sleep. They're going to Terrasilize as well. I would love if they went Fairy. Oh, cool. Thank you. Why did you do that? Okay. Okay. We just double protect. We let their Tailwind wear out. Let their Tailwind go away. Our Sneasler now outspeeds their Miraidon. They go for the Drain Punch into into Miraidon. Interesting. Okay. Very interesting. Tailwind's gone. Electricity is gone. Quark Drive is gone from the Iron Hands as well. We go for the D-Gleam here, and we go for a Dire Claw onto the Miraidon. Let's see if we get anything. Para would be cool. Nothing. We outspeed, though, so we should just take it. Nice. GG. GG. We did crit the hands, so that's cool. But that is a GG. Okay. The Sneasler put in massive work. So did the Incineroar. Honestly, those two Pokemon put in massive work. Huge amounts of work. Okay. We do have Protect, which I don't hate. They also have Tailwind, so I feel like we just have to match the Tailwind. I feel like we need to match the Tailwind. Sneasler actually doesn't seem too shabby here. And then I don't hate the Flutter Mane either. What do we rocket on the Sneasler? Throat Chop, Dire Claw, Close Combat. Okay. I think Ogerpon is actually pretty useful here. I think Ogerpon is my final pick. Yeah, that's what we're gonna lock. Because Ogerpon I can bring into the Hearthflame. I can bring into the Amoonguss. I feel like it's pretty good into this particular matchup, as long as we can get the advantage. Miraidon and Whimsicott. Alright, we don't want to protect. That's one thing for sure. We don't want to protect. We just want to go for Tailwind and Tera. Go for the D-Gleam here. Yeah, we don't want to protect with the Whimsicott in play. Looks like they're also going to Tera. Okay. They go for Discharge. We're probably not going to take this. We're probably just losing the Jugulis. Oh, we don't take either of it. Okay. That's crazy. Very unfortunate. I think we just lose now. Yeah, I don't think there's any way in it. Because Sneasler still doesn't outspeed. Like, it shouldn't outspeed. Yeah, no. Unless this is like a low speed Miraidon. I mean, that's what we have to go for. We have to go for... I go for Taunt onto my Ogerpon, that's fine. Oh! Sleep it. Sleep it. Sleep it. Sleep it. Nope. That's game. That was literally the only out. That's game. Yeah, that's very tricky with this particular team. Going into a Discharge Miraidon is very problematic. Very problematic. Because Iron Jugulis just doesn't outspeed the Prankster, so the Miraidon's always going to go first. So then you just lose it. Terapagos. I like the look of these two as the lead. Because we have Iron Jugulis that we could just go for... we have Snarltail and Dragon Cheer, okay. I like Sneasler for the Terapagos matchup. It also just outspeeds like everything on their team. The final Pokemon, I think I bring the Ogerpon. Plays nicely into the Urshifu, plays nicely into the Incineroar, plays nicely into the Hearthflame. Could be pretty useful. Rillaboom and Terapagos. Cool. Okay, we lose the Quark Drive almost immediately. I really wish we had Air Slash. I mean, I'm going to click D-Gleam. And I'm going to Dragon Shear this turn. Or am I going to Tailwind? I can actually just Protect. And go for Dragon Shear. Okay, there's a Calm Mind, but it doesn't matter if we crit it every turn. You go for U-turn, not gonna work. I'm just going to go for the Snarl here. Rillaboom's going to go out. It's going to be the Incineroar coming in. They could just go for a Protect this turn. Nope, they're not. Okay, that's decent damage. Crit the Incineroar. We crit the Terapagos. We Snarl. Special attack lower on the Incineroar. And the Terapagos, so they're back to neutral. They go for the Tera Starstorm. Decent damage. Okay. I'm just going to Protect and go for another Snarl. There's no real reason not to. Okay. That's fine. Special attack drop on the Ensign. They go for Parting Shot. Rillaboom's gonna come back in. They're getting a lot of recovery. I'm gonna go ahead and Snarl. And go for the Draco. Oh, nice. We Snarl again. Terapagos is so freaking low. You go for another Calm Mind. That's not going to do any favors for you. It's not going to do any favors. What are they going to do here? The U-turn into my Miraidon. That actually did a ton of damage. Ogre Pawn is the one coming in. Peculiar. What other Pokemon did I bring? Sneasler. I'm just gonna go for another Snarl. Okay. Oh, I had a feeling that they might do this. Crit the Ogre Pawn. Yeah, I had a feeling that they might do that. I kind of wishing I went for the Draco onto the Ogre Pawn slot. Okay. Grass disappears. Oh, what do I want to do here? I'm just gonna Snarl again. They withdraw the Terapagos, interestingly enough. For the Rillaboom to come in. Okay. Fair enough. This is why I wish we had Air Slash, because, like, I can't do anything but Snarl. And they know that, so they're ignoring it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not doing anything because I don't have Air Slash to do any damage with this Pokemon. It is literally not doing us any favors being here. Like, just get rid of Protect and throw Air Slash on there, and I think this Pokemon gets a lot more useful on this team. They go for Horn Leech. Not allowed. But, like, right now, what is this Iron Jugulis doing but taking up a slot? The U-turn. Probably to bring in Incineroar. Okay, Incineroar is going to come back in. Now I'm fake out bait. Like, if I could just click Air Slash into that Ogre Pawn, life would be so much better. But I can't. And I can't avoid a fake out. So they can just keep cycling me until the end of time. I think I swap Sneasler here and I go for another Snarl. Because it's all I can do. Okay, they didn't fake out. Looks like they're going to go for a Parting Shot. Oh, they went for Ivy Cudgel. Yeah, that just KOs my Sneasler. Yeah, I mean, we made the misplay earlier in this battle. We made the misplay earlier in this battle where we can't do literally anything. We should have gone for the Ogerpon with the Draco Meteor. That was the correct play. The problem is, like, I can't do anything with this Jugulis. That is the real issue at hand. Like, they are not even touching the Jugulis. The only reason the Jugulis has been touched this game is to get you turned on, and they're gonna swap in Rillaboom here, and that's what's gonna happen. The only reason they have done anything to the Jugulis is they Will-O-Wisp when they KO'd a Pokemon onto it, and they U-turn onto it. They're not worried about that Pokemon because all it's doing is snarling. They Spiky Shield here, watch. So they Spiky Shield here. They bring in Rillaboom and they Spiky Shield. That's 110% what happens here. Yep, that's game. Had I been able to do any sort of damage to that Ogerpon with my Jugulis, we might have had a chance. Even to the Rillaboom, being able to hit the Rillaboom with an Air Slash, might have had a chance. Yeah, it's just that Snarl alone is not cutting it. Very unfortunate. Yep, that's GG. I mean, it is on me for the misplay earlier for not going for the Draco, predicting that they go for the Protect on the Terapagos. That's 100% on me. But this Iron Jugulis is not really helping the cause. It's just kind of hurting itself. There's a team once more for you guys. I like the concept. I really like the concept. I think it needs some tweaks. First and foremost, Iron Jugulis doesn't do anything but snarl. And that's a problem. Like, in that one Terapagos battle, not being able to go for Air Slash to do damage to the Rillaboom, to do damage to the Ogerpon, that is not good for this Pokemon. Like, it was great for snarling into Terapagos, but once Terapagos left the field, what does that Pokemon do but take up a slot? So that, already a problem. There are some issues with the mirror matchup into Miraidon, simply because of the fact that your Iron Jugulis is your Tailwind setter. You're not being able to get the Tailwind off before the opposing Miraidon can attack you, and that's an issue. You're basically just losing your Iron Jugulis. I think a more defensive Tera typing would give you an edge in that scenario. Being able to go for like a Tera Grass or something would be very beneficial for this Iron Jugulis, because then you could Tera Grass, survive the hit from Miraidon, and be able to get the Tailwind up and actually be useful. But because you're Tera Steel, you're not able to Tera and then get up your Tailwind and Dragon Shear because you just die, because Whimsicott always outspeeds you with Prankster. It's going to get the Tailwind up, and then subsequently, the Miraidon on the other side outspeeds you and KOs you. So that's a problem all in itself right there. The other thing is, I don't really feel like the Flutter Mane is super phenomenal here. I think, honestly, giving yourself some sort of fake out prevention, like for Farigiraf, would be really nice. It would also give you the ability to kind of stop Trick Room setups. I think that would be really nice in opposition to the Flutter Mane. I think the rest of the team plays very nicely, but just something to that effect, something to deal with the Trick Room would be really beneficial, as well as deal with the fake out. Because like in that one battle, we were just getting fake out cycled, and we didn't have a Pokemon to swap into, because it's like we had Iron Jugulis that's just going to sit there and snarl, or we had, what did we have in the back? Ogerpon and Sneasler, and nothing is really, they just kept fake out cycling, because of that fact. So if you had something like a, Serena, or you had something like a Farigiraf that can stop it, that would be incredibly beneficial, rather than the Flutter Mane. I don't really feel like the Flutter Mane's doing a ton. So those are my big suggestions. Maybe change the Flutter Mane up, and then give Iron Jugulis an attack. I really don't think it's incredibly necessary for Protect on this Pokemon, because what are you protecting for is the big thing. Your goal is to get Tailwind up and get Dragon Shear up, and if I give it a more defensive Tera typing, and you could do both of those things pretty easily. So that's my thought. I think the team concept is cool. It definitely needs some tweaks, especially into that mirror matchup with Miraidon. It gets really, really tricky. I like this team. I think it's really cool. I really love the Sneasler. I love Sneasler. Incineroar is cool. Doesn't Incineroar things. It just needs some tweaks. So you're definitely onto something here. Definitely onto something, but needs some adjustments. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like and sub for more like this in the future. Also, be sure to check out the Discord, where you too can share Reg G teams like this one to be featured in future videos. But until next time, peace.